Hello everyone, and welcome back to Game of Thrones Kingsroad. And in the last episode, we finished off the main quest line that is available so far. And in case you didn't know, then the main game will be coming out on May 21st, and that's when the next part of the main storyline is expected to drop. So, for right now, what we're going to do is do a little bit of side quests here in the northern region. I don't believe that we will have enough time to get through too many of them. Before we end up getting back to the main quest, so I may just backtrack much later on and do another video for the rest of the side quests that we don't finish here today. But either way, we're gonna get into it now.
Haven't seen your face here before.
What is it?
You look like the helpful sort. Please come with me. My grandson, Edric, he's not well.
This the boy?
Aye, he's burning up. We've no food, no medicine. He won't last the week in this state.
Won't the townsfolk look after their own?
Not here. The headman only gives food and medicine to them as work the land. Rationing, he calls it. He says there ain't enough to go around. Yet he's always got his taxes ready when the Boltons come for their due. Please, the boy's all I have left. Find us something to mend his ailing.
You the headman here. Word is your people are starving.
Nonsense. We're just rationing what little we got. There's only so much to go around.
A boy's dying of fever. He dies, it's on you.
Look, stranger, I ain't heartless. We take care of our own. But everyone's got to pull their weight. You think that boy's the only sick one here? We have rules. Harsh? Yes. But they'll see us through winter.
Fine. I'll see to it myself. Why aren't you out farming?
Oh, I've got other uses. Why is it farming's all anyone ever thinks of as work?
What do you eat?
This and that. The headman's taken a liking to me. Says I remind him of his late wife. Now, can I help you?
No, never mind. You don't work the fields?
No need. My husband's got an ox. Does most of the heavy work in the fields.
And your rations, where do they come from?
Don't rightly know. My husband handles such things. Headman sees to it, I reckon. We get enough to get by.
What do you know about the town's rations?
Rations? I'd be careful who you ask. Best youngest got himself in trouble over it just last night. Came running out of that barn, bawling his eyes out, he did. Said the headman gave him an earful about some drawing.
Not much of a lead, but the only one I've got.
They're hanging more and more boys every day. I like it best.
Smells of sweat and old cheese. It's the boy's drawing. Looks like a map of the town. One of the buildings is circled. Do you recognize this place?
Let's see. Looks like the barn on the edge of town. What do you want with it?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Nothing for you there. Owner's been dead a long time. Been using it to store hay, but all our livestock's been taken.
Do you recognize this place?
Oh, aye. I've been there. Empty barn at the edge of the fields down south. Don't bother. They got the place locked up tighter than a scepter's legs.
Do you know of a way in? The boy's life depends on it.
You look an all right sort, I suppose. Just don't go tell on the head man about this now, you hear? I know where he keeps the key. I take it and sneak in there some nights when the cold gets too much.
Where is it?
Burnt out ruin cross the hanging tree. Door's blocked, though. Gotta get in all smart like.
This drawing yours?
No, never seen it. I don't want to get in trouble like Byrne did. Besides, Byrne says he didn't even draw it anyways. Just traced it from some map the Edmund dropped.
Half of it's burnt away. Nothing here but ash. There's the key. Now to see what the headman wants with these barns. Empty. Unless false floorboards. Clever.
You! Easy now. It's not what it looks like.
Step aside. I'll take only what I need to save the boy.
Look around you. How long do you think this'll last if word of it gets out? People need strength to work the land. The Boltons want the taxes. Hell's the buggering bandits want taxes. I don't ration what we have, the harvest withers, and we all starve. You think I like seeing my own folks suffer? It's the hardest bloody thing. But it's better than seeing them all dead.
You feed your people first. Taxes come after.
Aye. And you'll tell Lord Bolton that, will you? Or those bandits who're bleeding us dry. Easy passing the sentence when you don't have to swing the sword.
It's just a few herbs. Now step aside. Seeds for the next harvest. Won't do Edric any good. These vegetables are all dried out. Suppose they'll have to do. Dried fruits. Not enough to feed a family, let alone a town. The floor above them. There's a few bundles of king's copper stuffed in the back. Should take care of the fever at least. Here. This should last you a while.
Where'd you get this? Is there more? Edric needs strength, and I...
This is all. Don't go looking for more.
Gods. What will become of my Edric?
You have to make this last. There's no more to spare.
Nay, I understand. Thank you. He has a chance, at least.
You know my father?
Aye. Fought beside him at the Ruby Ford. Beast of a man. You've grown into his image. Name's Donnell. Your father's a good man, loyal. The North needs his like now more than ever. Straight to the point. Just like your father. Good. I need someone I can trust. The Boltons are a plague, and they have eyes everywhere. I have a friend in Winterfell who's been gathering information. He's got a man waiting at the ruins by the North Gates. Tell him I sent you. Retrieve his message and bring it back to me.
A ruin near the north gates. Right under the Boltons' noses. Damn it. Donnell's man, dead. Looks like he didn't go easy. Fingernails are missing. He was tortured. No message on him either.
See? Told you someone would show up if we waited.
Drop the weapon. We've got questions for you.
Bolton sigils. Figures.
To the owl. The leeches smell blood. The captain grows suspicious, and I've had to take measures. We must move swiftly, or our cover will be blown. You know what this means for the rest of us.
Here's Donnell's letter. This is bigger than one man's plans. No time to lose. If this squid's exposed, the Boltons would have cause to tighten their grip even more. Squid. Must be a by name. Best ask around, quietly. Anyone here sells squid?
Squid? Traders from White Harbour, most like. I haven't been around much lately.
Aye, Fat Man Manderley probably ate them all. But if it's squid you want, I hear the Marshal's got plenty of love for him.
I'm looking for squid.
You'll be wanting the kitchens if it's fish you're after. Or do you mean the Marshal? Folks call him Squid behind his back, 'cause he let some of them Ironborn go after Ramsay had his way with them. Told him that'd come back to haunt him. He'll be at his desk. Lots of petitioners these days.
Name, business?
Donnell sent me. Your man lost his head.
Not here. Follow me. Has Donald gone mad? Sending you here could get us both strung up.
You tell me. He sent me here to fetch your letter. Your man's dead. Tortured. The Boltons send their regards.
God. Dale's closer than I thought. Damn him! Alright, here it is. Either you help me to clean up this mess, or I'll write you up as a Stark loyalist. Trust me. I have the authority to make it stick. Be smart, and we can both walk away from this.
I don't take kindly to threats.
And I don't like making them. But tough times call for tough actions. The Boltons are a scourge. We both know that. There's evidence I need gone, and the captain of the guard, Dale, need him gone too. Bastard's leaving the documents I need at his station out in the open. As bait for me, no doubt.
Not one for tidying by the looks of it. The Marshal's documents are here somewhere.
Informant candidate list. Gert, unfit. Drinks too much, likes to blab. Jor, unfit. Lack of concentration. Merc, unfit. Too thick with the target. Dirk, unfit. Missing left hand stands out. Warren, approach. Good man, loyal, no love for Starks. Donovan. Crumpled letter. Don't use your own dagger. Even a lackwood will recognize those jagged cuts from a mile away. There's worn down daggers waiting to be melted down in the armory. Use one of those and put it back to be burned after. Do the same for this note. There's enough eyes on me as it is. Squid. Found this note crumpled up in the barracks. No sign of an owner. Quartermaster hasn't seen anything suspicious. Whoever this squid is, Captain, best flush him out soon.
The Marshal was up to something. Let's see what.
By order of Dale, captain of the guard of Winterfell, the prisoner known as Garron Stone, accused of theft and assault, is to be transferred from the Winterfell dungeons to the Dreadfort on the 17th of the 11th moon. Monthly Incident Report. 3rd day, dispute in the marketplace, resolved without violence. 6th day, unauthorized duel outside the tavern, 2 arrested. 8th day, missing livestock reported, investigation ongoing. 9th day, suspicious activity near the north gates, increased patrols. Autopsy report. Cause of death, multiple shallow stab wounds to the stomach. Remarks, murder weapon found at the scene. Worn down blade, cheap quality, worth 5 coppers. Hold this report. Oren was keeping his eye on someone for me. Someone with authority. His death all but confirms my suspicions. I've almost gathered what I need to mount an inquiry. I've written a provisional report to Lord Bolton just the same. Take it to him in case of my death.
Marshall's weapon was used to kill someone close to finding out his secret. No coincidence, I'm sure. Best find the murder weapon. This doesn't match the inquest. The Marshal's dagger. Now to remove Dale's note from the record. That leaves Dale's report to Lord Bolton. Has to be around here somewhere. Safe place to keep something important, but it needs a key. The guard captain's report. Now Roose will be none the wiser.
And? How did it go?
Well enough to clean up your mess. Killed a man to cover your tracks. And now it's Dale's turn?
Aye. I'm looking for your help, not your approval. Hand me the evidence. Let's see. This is your evidence. That Lord Father of yours taught you to read, didn't he? Let's see. Oh, good thing we got this back. The bastard got careless. I damn well told him to burn it. Let's see. God, the damned fool dropped the knife after the deed. No wonder Dale started waving his prick around. Tell me you got the knife too.
Why, I did.
Good. We'll turn the tables on him. Plant what we have in Dale's tent. He's set up in the courtyard over there. Once you're done, I'll arrest him for treason. What Roose does to him after that? Well, that's another matter.
Aye. But after this, we're done. Need to get this into Dale's tent without him knowing. Any closer and he'll hear me breathe. That'll do. Best not linger. Any closer and he'll hear me breathe.
Captain Dale, by the authority of Lord Roose Bolton, Warden of the North, you are under arrest for the murder of one of his men.
What? Bullshit! Put your cock away, Marshal.
You've gone far enough trying to hide it. Easy for the captain of the guard to steal evidence, eh? Search his tent.
Aye, it's the missing inquest. And a bloody knife.
Arrest him. Lord Bolton will judge him himself.
You're full of shit, Marshal. Mark my words, this isn't over.
Marshall played his part well. This better be the end of it.
Run along. I can't sell to you.
And why's that?
Things have been tough round here lately. Can barely get my hands on meat to sell even to the highborn. Common folk are left with nothing but turnips to fill their pots. Say, you're not from round here, are you?
Speak plainly. What do you want?
Used to get some help from a few lads who'd sneak into the Lord's forests. Poachers, aye, but they kept folk fed. Should be at the woods to the east. Find out what's keeping them. And I'll make it worth your while.
I spent my family's last coppers on this bow, and now we can't even use it.
Well, I couldn't bloody well know, could I?
Heard you're having trouble.
Trouble? That's putting it bloody mildly. Lord's new gamekeeper's got a stick up his arse.
Keeps us out of our own damn woods. We was only hunting rabbits, ain't no law against that.
And what changed?
New lord, new rules. Looks like. That bastard shows us a letter, fancy seal and all, saying no hunting. We can't raid mines, but we know the Boltons say when we say it.
You look like the reading sort, if you don't mind me saying. Maybe you could do something. It's got a shack near the lake. We'll take you there. Say, how do you know where to find us?
The butcher told me.
Shite. Last time I trust a man with all his teeth intact.
He meant well. Don't small folk have a right to hunt small game?
Aye. Lord's always kept the deer and boar for themselves, but we got the scraps. Now, nothing. That's the bastard's den there. Be ready. He ain't want to chat nice. We'll hang back here. Keep an eye out.
Do us a favour, eh? Give the bastard a nice scare if you can.
Sticky with blood and fur.
Share it. The Starks were careless in enforcing the right to hunt, but we won't be. I will not have small folk thinking they can do as they please in their lord's forests, and I won't have them clumsily scare away my game. Hire some men to patrol the woods and deal with any poachers as you see fit. And regardless of what my father might say, all of the game in these forests belongs to us.
Another bloody peasant thinking he can flout the Lord's orders?
Just here to talk. Isn't it custom to give small folk the right to hunt small game?
Aye, 'tis. The Lord says it ain't. And he says no hunting, period.
I have a sword here that says otherwise.
I'd rather take my chances with you than with Lord Ramsay, Pop. Now get out of my sight. And don't get any ideas. Game here's the Lord's property. All of it.
Well, what did you find?
Ramsay's orders. No hunting allowed by his command.
Buckering bollocks. Best I throw this bow into the lake and be done with it then.
This is horse shit. It's all right.
Rights don't save you from ending up on the gamekeeper's sword.
True enough. But we promised the butcher 3 rabbits. What if he rats us out?
I'll get you the rabbits. I can handle myself.
Aye. Better you than me.
What Bolty meant to say is thank you. We'll be here waiting.
Here's your rabbits. Best stay clear of the woods for now. Ramsay Bolton's not the forgiving sort.
Let's hope that butcher is. Won't be happy to hear we can't hunt for him no more.
Shut it! Be glad we ain't getting hanged for now. Thank you, truly. We'll keep out of trouble. Swear it, on the old and the new.
Aye. Take care.
Wanderer! By the cut of that armor, you're no bandit. My town needs help. Will you pass by? The Winter Town, down south. I drew the short straw. Had to come here to deliver our taxes.
You draw lots to decide who delivers your taxes.
Well, the roads ain't what they used to be. A cart like this is more likely than not to get jumped by bandits. Got robbed on the way. Barely got out with my life. But now I have to explain the shortage to Lord Ramsay. Someone's got to do something about these bandits.
What more do you want from us? There's nothing left to take!
Plenty left to take. You've chopped wood, pots, pans, plenty of woman folk.
Don't push your luck! You think Winterfell will just stand by and do nothing?
Winterfell? If Winterfell was gonna do anything, they already would have. Stop kicking and screaming and hand over the coin!
Oh, thank you. I owe you me life. Them. Dancing fools, they call themselves. They come from across the river. Dying's the first useful things these brutes have done.
We say something of interest to you? Mouthy little shits, you Stark lovers. You'll soon find out where that gets you here. We was just talking about a little trouble at that farmstead right there. Farmer and his wife went and got themselves killed by the Greyjoy boy when he took Winterfell. Farmer's brother wrote Lord Bolton a letter asking him to grant the lands to him. Of course, we ain't passed it on yet. Fact is, it's below our lord to give two shits about. But if the bastard of House Tyre wants to see to it, by all means, go ahead. Saves us the trouble.
Things are bad enough around here. I can at least see this farm's given to the right man.
Who are you? Where are my men?
Dead in the fields.
7 hells!
The owner of this farm. Where is he?
About to lose his head, I hope. Reckon he must have slipped out the back. I've got men searching the river right now. Told them to give him a slow death. Reckon I can make yours even slower.
River bad. Perhaps I'm not too late.
I know. What do we have here? Don't look like no farmer.
They haven't found the farmer. He's not here. There's something at the farmstead I've missed. It won't budge. Must be barred from the inside. The room's a mess. The bandits have been using it. Nowhere to hide in there. Soil's different. Hard. A rope. Where'd this lead to? There's a cave in the cliff wall. Must be connected to the mill.
Please, no. I don't want trouble.
This was my brother's farm.
Why are you here?
Waiting for those pricks to leave. Bandits got no stomach for farming. I'll grow tired of it before I run out of things to eat. My brother and his wife, they ran this farm, you see, till they were murdered by the Greyjoy boy. Had them cut down, and took my 2 nephews to Winterfell for good measure. Same time he strung up the 2 young lords, the Stark boys.
Handy timing. Taking your nephews the same day he parades around the bodies of the Stark's heirs.
I'd say so. Gods! Find out for me, would you? I deserve to know if he... well, you know.
I'll ask around. Meet me outside the gates. Do you remember the day the Stark heirs died?
Aye, I remember. Them and that damn snake, Theon Greyjoy. Lord Eddard took him in, raised him near like his own. And how does he repay that kindness?
Did you see the bodies?
Not me, no. Talk to Garrett. He was there when Lord Bolton had the bodies cut down. Works on the walls now.
Aye. Take care. The Masons are still fixing the damage Greyjoy caused.
Aye. What is it?
The Stark boys. You were here when they were pulled down.
Stark boys? Now you'll like to get yourself in trouble asking such questions.
My trouble is my own. Answer the question.
Aye, I was there. Never seen a sorrier sight. Be honest with you, all charred up like that. They barely even looked human. All twisted and mangled. Fire got them good. Just blackened husks hanging there. Couldn't even recognize their faces. It was a cruel thing what Theon did. Aye, wouldn't have thought Fire to do that. The little one especially. His back all curved to one side like he'd been bent in half. Must have been agony. The poor lords.
My thanks. What was Theon thinking? Playing those poor boys off as the Stark heirs? Their uncle deserves to know the truth. The truth could get inflamed.
Well, how'd you go?
Looks like Theon passed your nephew's bodies off as the Stark boys. One's back was curved, like you said.
7 Hells? The bastard. I can't let this lie. I don't care if it kills me. Lord Bolton will hear of this. Keeping this farm in the family is the least he can do for what I know.
Lord Bolton's not known for his kindness.
Aye, but I've got to try. My family deserves justice, even if it's from a man like him. My thanks, stranger. You know where I live if you need me.
They'll have us swinging from trees, or worse. You know their banners.
And at this rate, we'll all have starved to death within the week. At least this way we get to take a few taxmen with us.
Aye. Reckon sticking a knife through a Bolton might dampen the pain in my stomach anyway. For the Starks!
Why do you care? Haven't seen you round here while our crops were dying and our children starving to death. Haven't seen you telling the Boltons to stop taxing us twice as much as they should neither.
Twice as much?
Aye. Twice a moon they come to collect. Barely got enough to give him a fair amount as it is. That captain, Rourke, every moon he's here for our food and coin, then the other one, Liam, picks us clean a day later. Well, not this time. This time we ambushed the lot of them. Flaying be damned! If you want to waste your time, that traitor Wendell's the one to talk to. He's tight with Rourke, the bastard. Lives by the river down south. But I'd hurry. They're coming round any day now, and I ain't handing them another crumb.
Roose knows the North has no love for him. He wouldn't risk taxing more than he could get away with. Wendell's the best chance I've got to speak to these tax collectors. You, Wendell.
Aye, that I am.
And looking for Rourke.
You and the rest of the village. Better be quick. Might be dead by tomorrow if Terence Lot have their way. Agree with getting myself hanged? Hardly. Besides, Rourke might be a Bolton. But he's not bad as far as they go. Somewhere around the stockade, I'd say. Last we spoke, he was having trouble with some bandits harassing him from behind. I'm making a delivery there now. I can take you to him if you want. For a price.
What price?
Got me own bandit troubles. Could use someone with a big sword like yours to keep 'em off me. What do you say?
Fine. Lead the way.
Hold there! A moment. Where are you headed? That's so. Roads are dangerous that way. Lots of bandits about. Best hand whatever it is to me. I'll see that it gets there.
If the Wintertown attacks the Boltons, it won't be long till Roose sorts them out.
Those lucky enough to survive, you mean?
Aye. Doubt they'll care much if you were involved or not, either.
I know. That's why I'm getting out. Figure I'll make myself known around Winterfell when Rourke puts in a good word.
Oi, you lot, now!
Ride harder! We're almost at the stockade!
Hurry up! Grab!
Don't lose them! Get them before they clear the woods!
Run faster, you gets!
Rourke, get in here! It's just bloody bandits!
We'll take them together.
Seven hells, not again! You fight well. Friend of Wendell's.
Of sorts. You knew about these bandits?
Aye, been having some trouble. But this lot couldn't have told their asses from their noses. I'm after bigger fish. There's a group round here who's been skimming Lord Roose's taxes. Don't use violence to do it neither. They're smarter than that. Just don't know exactly how they're getting away with it.
Folks in the Wintertown say you're taxing them twice in a moon.
Lying scum! Lord Bolton has us collect from them once a moon like any other village. Just worming their way out of paying what they owe, I'd say. Suppose I'd better take some men there right now. I get even the slightest whiff of them holding out on their lord.
I saw the faces at the Wintertown. Didn't look like they were lying about being taxed twice. If it's not the Boltons taxing them double, my bet's these bandits have something to do with it. Nothing here. Nothing but old clothes and shit steel. This one's still breathing. Why launch an attack when you're outnumbered?
Liam saw you, talking to the trader, after Wintertown. Couldn't risk it.
Risk what?
The Boltons, you lackwit! Keep to your damn self.
Where are you lot hiding?
Like hell I'll talk. I'm dead either way. Go on. Play the hero if you want. Liam knows you're here.
Fine. You can bleed out for your troubles. Liam. Jaren said the bandits came from these woods. Best stay out of sight. See what I can find out. Nothing on them. Scouts, most like. Nothing here. This can't be the main camp. This was taken from a Bolton man-at-arms. The blood's still fresh. Enough coin here to buy up a farm. Bandits pretending to be soldiers, then. But no solid proof. The main camp must be further north.
Precept. What the Warden don't know can't hurt him. But what he does know will hurt us. Either the Mad Bastard or the rest of the Dancing Fools find out what we've been doing, and it's our head on a spike. We leave from the main camp for the Lonely Hills by next moon. Code words, Copper, Liam.
Password.
Where'd you come from?
The woods. The Boltons are raiding our camps.
Shit. That stranger must have talked. Come on then, we'll fight him off.
Unsent love letters to the Queen Mother? Nothing useful. More weapons and armor looted from the Boltons.
Proposal. Doric. I say to hell with the Dancing Fool pillagers. Banditry is for bastards and weaker men. Why fight when you can get what you want without lifting a finger? I've happened across some Bolton armor. Turns out that's all you need. Any dumb farmer around just hands over anything you want. They don't dare deny their lord. Stop wasting your time and join me at our camp near the knife. I'll make it worth your while. Liam.
Don't figure you'll apologize for killing off my men.
Think your warden wouldn't mind too much with what you've been up to. Stealing his taxes, starving the small folk.
Nosy one, are you? It ain't but one step away from what his own bastard's doing. Why should he be the only one to profit? Now come here. Can't have you spill the news, you understand.
Need to get to the Winter Town before Jaren does something stupid. Jaren?
Come to join us? Oh, good. Let's show these bastards what's what.
Your issue's not with the Boltons. That Bolton captain, Liam, he was a bandit in a stolen uniform.
What?
See for yourself.
7 L's. The lazy shit-stains wouldn't know hard work if it hit them with the lance. Sort them out already, did you?
Aye. For a price. Leave the town in peace. They'll need strong men if they're to bring in the harvest and pay their taxes.
Suppose you're right. Lord only wants what's best for the North. You were lucky today, peasant. See I don't have to come again.
You did a good thing. Thank you. But crop don't grow overnight. I fear we'll lose a few more by the time we've made enough to go around. But at least it won't be all of us.
You there! Please, a moment!
What is it?
It's my youngest, Willem. I fear he's run off to our old farmstead, east of town. His father and brothers left to see to it this morning. They think to work it again now that the boys can help out. Willem seemed keen on following them. I told him no, but oh, he's got his father's stubbornness, that one. He said he'd play with his friends at the ruins east of town, but if something were to happen to him...
These must be Willem's friends. Is Willem with you?
You're looking for Willem. We're looking for Willem. He was supposed to be hiding, but he's hiding too well this time. But you didn't look in the ruin yet, did you?
I'll look for him. These must be the ruins.
Willem! Willem, come out! You in there? Come on, stop hiding!
Nothing here. Just dust and cobwebs. Some tattered clothes, covered in mold. Footprints. Small enough to be a child's. Willem?
That's not Willem. That's just stupid Pip. Wasn't so stupid when I gave you the last of my dried cod, was I? I gave you that in the first place.
Enough. If this isn't Willem, where is he?
We was hiding together at first, but then he ran off for that ways. Says he was gonna see his da. That way, to the farm. We're not supposed to go there. You know that, Pip.
Couldn't help himself, could he? You lot stay put. No sign of the boy. Half-rotten potatoes. Enough to last a few weeks. These reavers, too close to the town. Strange place for a lit torch.
We find the other children yet?
Not yet. Come on, we'll check the hills again. Let me guess. This is your land too, eh?
Not mine. Not yours either. Must be the oldest. His throat was slit clean through. The mercy, the husband. Choked on his own blood. The woman mentioned 3 sons. Where's the other 2? Bloodstains. Someone walked out of here.
Please, don't hurt me.
Easy. Your mother sent me. Are you hurt?
Mother, it hurts.
Here, let me help.
Thank you.
What happened here?
Bandits. Dad tried to tell them the land's ours, that we got rights to it. But they didn't care.
And your brother?
God's Willem. He walked in just as it happened. I screamed at him to run and hide. Knowing him, he'll be at the windmill. I told him to stay put till someone said the game was over.
Where there's one, there's more. Can't leave any survivors. Husband and son, dead on the same day. Let's hope Willem's safe at least. Can't let her lose another. Willem's a...
Come out here, boy. We just want to play, don't we?
More bandits. Not here. It's full of useless junk. That's the last of them. He could be a ways off. Good spot. No sign of him here either. Might as well try it. Like his brother said. Game's over, Willem. We can't find you.
won! Oh, who are you? Where's my brothers?
Your mother sent me. I'll take you to them.
Ma did? Alright then. I hid real good, didn't I?
Aye, smart lad. Let's get you back. Stay close and follow me.
Got it? Did my brothers send you? Because they couldn't find me. I'm the best at hide and seek. No one finds me if we don't want him to. Hid so well, even those big men couldn't get me. Dad'll be so proud.
Aye, it's good they didn't.
Willem? Willem! Willem! Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I'm alright, Ma. I'm sorry I didn't listen.
You gave us all a right fright, little brother.
I figured something was wrong when you didn't come back.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save them all.
Ma? What does that mean?
Willem, love. Your dad and your brother. They...
Is there anything I can do?
No. You've done enough. Brought my boys back to me. For that, I'll be forever grateful. Well, you did all the same. Just stay close, you hear me? That'll do.
Must have been attacked by bandits. I wonder if there's any survivors. These men have been dead a long time. The body's covered in maggots.
Lionel's letter. I hope this letter finds you well. Your father still doesn't understand why you left Torrance Square for the winter town, but I know he wants to support you just the same. I'm sending you the fabrics you'll need if you're ever to make an impression on any of the nobles there. Make sure the driver hands you all of these before paying him. Red dyed cloth, 20 yards. Black dyed cloth, 20 yards. Linen, 40 yards. Silk, 10 yards. I know it's not much, but we hope it's enough to get you started. Please know that we love you, and you can always come back to us. With love, your mother.
Well, Lonel's supplies are long gone, but I can hand him his letter when I visit the winter town. I'm looking for a man called Lonel.
I'm Lonel. Is something the matter?
I found a cart in the hills nearby. It was carrying supplies from your parents. It was already looted when I got there. Found this note, though.
These damned bandits. What will they even do with rolls of fabric? It was never this bad under the Starks.
Well, at least I know Mother and Father bear no grudge. Thank you for that, stranger.
Okay, so that's where we're going to call it, but before we do, I would just like to give a couple little thoughts. So, trying to not compare this to other games, but at the same time, we did just get done with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I have to say a lot of the quests in that game in particular seemed like they were always trying to be a little bit epic at times, and I like that in this game, a lot of these side quests, they're just kind of there. So, not trying to be anything more than just putting you into the world and just doing the normal things that you would do in this world if you were an adventurer. So enjoying that. I don't think we'll get to another one of these, but we'll get to the main quest again in the next video. So as always, I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.